I need to know, is this pretty privilege or is this good customer service? So I go to my usual coffee shop, right? I order my coffee and I go to pay, and the barista smiles and says, "Don't worry about it, it's on the house," and then winks at me. So I'm like, huh? So I pretend like this is totally normal. I'm like, "Oh, thanks, hee hee hee." Whole time I'm thinking, does this happen to everyone or is this just a me thing? And the crazy thing about this is that it's not a one-time thing. Every time I go back, my coffee is mysteriously free. But my friend, full price. Every single time. I'm just wondering, is this real? So what do we think? Do we think this is pretty privilege, or have I got a secret admirer? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Listen to me right now. What really pisses me off is there's so many pretty women in the world who are not making the money you guys could be making. I don't think y'all realize we are in the day and age where you can be pretty and get paid to be pretty. Yeah, I literally get on this app and talk about every and anything I want to talk about, and I get paid for it. It's literally that simple. And I think sometimes people overthink about posting on social media. I just pretend that I'm talking to somebody on FaceTime. I'm a yapper. I like to talk. So I get on here and I just talk. If you're not the talkative type, you can literally just get on the internet, stand in the camera, you're gonna make some money. You can get on the internet and do your makeup, you're gonna make some money. I feel like there's just so many women who do not live up to their potential of making extra cash because you guys don't realize this is the day and age to do it. The internet is literally the place that you can get up and make thousands of dollars. I've made $4,000 on this app before. When I tell you I was literally just sitting here and just talking about random stuff, I also get random views for doing nothing. In one of my pinned videos right now, I was literally going out and I'm like, okay, like I really like this song, I'm just gonna make a little dance to it. Boom, 1 million views in that one video. It's literally so easy and we just do not take advantage of it enough. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like being paid for just being pretty or bringing value or just talking on the camera is one of the easiest side hustles we can have right now. And y'all just don't do it. Like I have so many of my homegirls that are so pretty and they just will not sit there and just talk. All y'all need to do is pretend you're talking to me, pretend you're talking to your friend, pretend you're talking to a homegirl, your homeboy, and just get on the camera and yap. Boom, thousands of dollars. I don't know, even if this video just motivates one person out there, just start making content, start posting on your Instagram, even if it's not for money. My lifestyle right now, the way I've been invited to so many things because I just post on Instagram and I look good so people want me to go to their events, my life is just amazing. So just start posting that content, girl. You're literally wasting so much potential.
I was gifted an $1,800 iPad with the Magic Keyboard just because of pretty privilege on my birthday, and let me tell you a little bit more. Last Wednesday on August 6th, I turned 24 years old. It was my birthday. I had plans to go out for brunch with one of my friends, but she had to ultimately cancel for a family emergency, and me being me, I love going out to eat by myself, so I took myself out to a nice lunch after doing some shopping in Santana Row. I was in a nice blue dress with some wedges and I looked good. It was my birthday. I felt good. I looked good. Sometimes you just have to play into it. Not always do I have my lip gloss and lashes on, but I do know the world works in my favor when I do. Basically, within the first 10 seconds of me being sat at my table, an older gentleman walked up to me and asked if he could buy me some drinks and my dinner. Of course, I said yeah, because why wouldn't I? It is my birthday, and of course, I'm gonna take free drinks at a meal. You always should take free drinks at a meal. So we're sitting there and we're talking, and it's a really good conversation. For the first 30 minutes or so, he's telling me about his life and his engineering work and his startups. He has 3 different startups that he created, and basically just telling me about all his different business ventures. And I'm sitting there just listening. This man is buying me drinks and paying for my meal, so as long as he's keeping the drinks coming, I'm gonna still keep listening to what he has to say. This gentleman was so nice. He even went as far as having them bring me out a special birthday dessert. He sat there saying me happy birthday, recorded me. It was a really nice way to spend my birthday afternoon since I wasn't spending it with my friend at the time. So towards the end of the lunch/dinner, he asked me, "What are you doing for this your birthday?" I said, "I'm meeting up with a friend to go mini golfing. I have to leave pretty soon." I was like, "What are you doing?" He told me he was on his way to Apple to get a brand new work laptop, and I said, and I quote, "Oh, I really need a new laptop too. Like, I make content and I need a new laptop to edit. My current laptop is just really bad." He goes, "Do you want to come to Apple?" "Do you want to go to Apple?" "Yes, I want to go to Apple." What? Long story short, I was not gifted a MacBook, but I was gifted a brand new iPad built with the Magic Keyboard, it's basically a MacBook. It's literally a MacBook. It's the 13-inch. It's literally $1,500 plus the keyboard, another $350, and I don't even know this man's name. I know nothing about him. He doesn't have my number. All he knows is that my name is Maya, and I'm in aerospace, and if you look me up, Maya Aerospace, you're gonna find me. But happy birthday to me. Pretty privilege is real, and live in it, ladies.
I seriously have 2 of the most beautiful best friends of all time. It's ridiculous. Everywhere we go, they get this pretty girl treatment and they get free stuff everywhere. You know, we go for a coffee, they're getting free cookies. Like, I get nothing. Okay.
Pretty privilege is real, whether people want to admit it or not. From the moment you walk into a room, before you speak, before you prove anything, people already decide how valuable you are based on how you look. They smile faster, they listen longer, they forgive more, and if you're attractive, life doesn't suddenly become perfect, but it definitely becomes easier in ways most people will never notice. Let's be honest, attractive people get more opportunities, better customer service, softer consequences, more attention online, more confidence poured into them by society itself. When you are good looking, people assume you are smarter, kinder, more capable, and that's psychology, not opinion. It's called halo effect. That's why investing in your looks isn't shallow, it's strategic. This doesn't mean obsession or chasing perfection. It means grooming, posture, style, health, and presentation. The silent signals that communicate self respect and confidence without a single word. The world rewards what it finds attractive, and access often comes before ability. Beauty may not guarantee success, but it often grants the opportunity to be seen. Hey beautiful, welcome back to the channel, and today I've compiled a few clips that show exactly how pretty privilege plays out in real life. Watch carefully because the pattern is impossible to ignore. Please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's get right in.
The truth is, and I might ruffle some feathers when I say this, but life is easier when you are your most attractive self. Pretty privilege is real, and I don't mean like being stick thin or getting a ton of plastic surgery and trying to look like everyone else. I mean being the most attractive version of yourself. There's a reason why women in their 40s are constantly saying, I feel the hottest, sexiest version of myself. I have the most confidence I ever have. And it's because I think that they finally accept who they are and start emphasizing the parts of themselves that are the most attractive. It's like this concept of looksmaxing, which like I've been subconsciously doing the past few months. And it's like, I look at the parts of myself that are the most attractive and I choose to spend money and time on those parts of my body and emphasizing those. Like, for example, I naturally have bigger lips. I don't leave the house unless I have something on my lips. I naturally have high cheekbones. I now started doing master Botox to emphasize my cheekbones. I don't buy things because the internet tells me to. I don't do workouts because the internet tells me to. Everyone told me to do Pilates. I did it. Nothing happened for me. I went back to weightlifting and cardio and my body's never looked better. I don't do keto or starve myself anymore. I eat healthy quality foods, ingredients that are good for my body, and I've never felt better. I don't drink alcohol anymore and I don't miss it and I don't feel pressured and I feel much better. My skin looks way better. Like, just starting to look at your body and doing the things that are best for you versus what the internet tells you, your life will be so much easier sooner rather than later. You're going to attract better men or women if you're single. If you're in a relationship, your relationship's going to get better because you're going to be more confident. If you are working a job that you felt stuck in, you'll probably start breaking through more doors because you're going to feel more confident and more attractive, and people will pick up on that. Like, everything will get better for you, I'm telling you. And like, it's that concept of when women in their 40s, like I said, like they feel the most confident, sexy version of themselves. And I feel like if we start implementing all this stuff earlier, we're gonna have a better life.
Guys, never again will I come to the airport looking ugly. I'm looking good right now, okay? When I tell you, I know pretty privilege is real, but pretty privilege at the airport, my luggage, 5 kg overweight. They did not even blink an eye. I mean, he saw it. He was like, oh, you're overweight. I was like, he was like, it's fine. Then I was flying with Ryanair, yeah, and I didn't have priority, so obviously only allowed one bag. This is all my bags. And the girl was so sweet, and she was like, no, it's fine. And then when I went through security, the guys were just staring me up and down, and they made sure I went through quicker. Oh, and on my way here, multiple people helped me carry my bags. And on the way to my gate, there were 2 beautiful girls, and they just stopped me. Were like, oh my God, you're beautiful. I was like, oh my God, you're beautiful. Moral of the story, look hot at all times.
No, because it's literally the truth that the prettier you are, the better you'll get treated. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you disagree with me. It's the truth. Pretty people get anything they want. They get anything they want. They can convince people to do whatever they want. They get a lot, okay? If you're not pretty, you're not going to get as many privileges. Pretty privilege is a real thing. Okay, yeah. So when I'm telling you that everyone looks better with makeup, I'm not lying. I don't even know how I'm a pick-me for that. That's the opposite of pick-me. I'm not saying everyone naturally beautiful, everyone wears so much. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying you should wear makeup. If you are happy with yourself naturally, that's amazing. You should be, okay? But I'm just saying, wearing makeup will make you more presentable, okay? If you disagree with me, you're wrong.
you're wrong, okay? I'm not saying no one's naturally not pretty either. There are a lot of naturally pretty people, but you want to be as pretty as you can, okay? You want to be top tier so that you can get whatever you want. Because trust me on this, the prettier you are, your life will work out amazing, okay?
Pretty privilege is a very fucking real. And if you don't think so, it's probably because you haven't received it. And I'm not even trying to this. I'm just saying, like, when you put in work in how you look and how you carry yourself, your posture, you know, walking in heels properly, smelling good, your hair always done, nails done, people recognize that, men or women, and they're going to respect that, and they're going to treat you a certain way. I don't know, I'm pretty sure you notice when you go out looking bummy with the bonnet on and joggers and Uggs on, you get treated a certain way and you attract a certain type of people. But when you have heels on, your hair is done, and you have a dress on, and you smell good, you feel good, you get treated completely different, right? So it makes sense. Humans, we're very shallow, and that's just how it is. And it's better if you accept it and put in work in how you look. You don't have to put a freaking 30-inch wig on and heels on every day, but at least try a little bit and you see a huge difference in your life.
I don't see a lot of people talking about this, so let's talk about pretty privilege in New York City. So I'm friends with New York 10s, so I literally know the true extent of how much and how far being pretty can take you. So forget about paying for anything, because you literally will not ever need to sauce out a cent out of your own pocket. Like rent free, dinners free, clubs free, trips free, everything is free. And you're probably thinking, oh yeah, they're probably just like sugar babies. No, they're not. It's just that they're so well connected that they have these, like, I guess, deals where all they have to do is show up to these events and they get everything for free. And no, they're not going to shitty clubs. They're going to celebrity after parties. Like basically every single major event, they're present. And on top of that, the trips that they get to go on are literally insane. Like this past September, one of my friends asked me to go with her, and we were going to go to an NBA trip. So we were literally going to stay in a house with an NBA team, and the whole trip was paid for. The only thing that had to happen was that my friend and I would just have to show up. But this one I was super envious of. She went to Miami for Formula One, and she got to stay free, go to the race free, and then go to the Ferrari and Mercedes after party for free.
The goal is not to let beauty define your worth, but to use it as a tool. A confident woman understands that her appearance is an asset, not her identity. She invests in her looks while also investing in her mind, her skills, and her boundaries. She knows that beauty can open doors, but substance is what keeps her standing once she walks through them. So, yes, being pretty opens doors, and there is no shame in acknowledging that. Invest in your appearance not for validation but for leverage. Build your confidence, protect your peace, and move through the world informed, not naive. I hope you learned something today. Thank you very much for watching. If you love this video, please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you, and see you on the next one.